भवसागर तारन कारण है, रविनंदन वंदन कंदन है। शरणागत किंकर वीत मने, गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने। हृदय कांदर तामस भाष करो है, तुम्हें विष्णु प्रजापति शंकर है। पर ब्रह्म परात पर वेद बने, गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने। हृदय कांदर तामस भाष करो है, तुम्हें विष्णु प्रजापति शंकर है। पर ब्रह्म परात पर वेद बने, गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने। मन बारन शासन अंकुश है, नर त्राण तरे हरि कुश है। गुणगान परायण देवगणे, गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने। कुल कुंडलिनी घुम भंज कहे, हृदय ग्रंथि विदारन कारक है। मम मानस चंचल रात्रि दिने, गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने। ओम रिपुसूरन मंगल नायक है, सुख शांति बरा भयदायक है। त्रयताप होरे तब नाम गुने, गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने। ओम अभिमान प्रभावरि मर्द कहे, गोटिहीन जने तुमि रक्षक है। चित शंकित वंचित भक्ति दने, गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने। तब नाम सदा सब साधक है, पतिता धम मानव पावक है। महिमा तब गोचर शुद्ध मने, गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने। जय सद्गुरु ईश्वर प्रापक है, भवरो रोग विकार विनाशक है। मन जैन रहे तब श्री चरणे, गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने। गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने, गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने। गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने, गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने। Good morning, namaste, Sitaram. Jai Gurudev. Wow, it's a beautiful morning, Sunday. We're in the Western world. You know, whoever can go to Mandir, they go, dressed up nicely and go, but because of the COVID and the restrictions, you know, we have to stay home and make the best of it. Devotees, you know, we are so blessed that when we are under a guru of the caliber of Swami Parameshananda ji, and those experience that he would have given to us, I speak of myself also, it really is necessary. And when I look back and I see from where you came from, when I came from, and monks of BHARAT, SEVASHRAM, Shanghs and devotees, and also religious organizations like Christianity, that when I was in Israel, being in Haifa and dealing with the Jewish people in their company for Hanukkah, the same vibration you get, because spirituality, that vibration is the same in all religion. It's not different. In Buddhism, being the company of the Dalai Lama in New York and Australia in conferences, and getting a hug from him and you know, being in his company is the same vibration you get. Because, you know, the Pope also being in Ground Zero in New York, shaking his hand, and we holding four hands coming together and looking at each other's eyes, and the vibration that comes out of it is the same spirituality, is the same divine vibration. So these religions in the United Nations, working with heading the Committee of Religious NGOs of the United Nations, and work with other faiths like Shinto and Baha'is and so many other religions, American Indian religions and belief systems. All that experience comes together and this is what help you to extricate yourself from this world of illusion. And this when you come out of it, and then you realize how great it is. This morning, you know, we are here and look at the birds, we're hearing it, and Surya Narayan is there. But I just want to bring to your attention something that was said in our Upanishads, Mandak Upanishads, and it's coming from, of course, the Atharva Veda, and where the Guruji is listening to the question of the disciple, and the question is a very authentic question. Oh my God, you can't believe what kind of question it was asked, and I just want to get it out here. But in the meantime, let us pay adorations to Surya Narayan. Om Bhara Bhava Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhara Bhava Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhara Bhava Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. How it feels to be in this beautiful mandir, the mandir where we're seeing our planet sun, Surya Narayan, the planet that keeps us in the orbit, the planet that keeps us alive in Mother Earth here, where we get the light and we get the heat of the sun, because with that, for one day or a couple hours, we would not able to survive. So anyway, this morning, you know, that guru-disciple relationship is so powerful, because Swami Parameshananda would have said that the monks of BHARAT SEVASHRAM Sheng are the instrument that when he created the organization, he infused into them that power, that divine power, so they could continue. And I know so many disciples who observed the discipline, and they were able to also carry out the work of the ashrams. And it's so important that this morning also, that you must also be instigated to realize your potential. You know, I speak to many people, and you know, the intellectual people, they're so loaded up with so much information. But at some point in time, that academic information, which is maybe scientific, and it helps us to better understand that what was created. In other words, what we studied in the school and the university is all about what God created when they took the form of the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. And then he created a mind, that subtlety of a mind to really understand, that intangible mind, and then intellect from his teachings, whether it's any Lord Shiva or Bhagwan Sri Krishna or Swami Parameshananda, Mother Durga. Because when we observe these festivals, then we are personalizing, because in personalizing and worship gods and goddesses is necessary as a stepping stone, because Krishna Bhagwan in Bhagavad Gita would have said this nice sloka: tapas vibhyodiko yogi jnani bhyopi matodika karme vyashadiko yogi tasmad yogi bhavarjana. Tasmad yogi bhavarjana. Arjuna become a yogi. What he was saying to him, saying also, he confirmed it in the end of the Bhagavad Gita. Sarva dharmam parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashami ma suchaha. Arjuna, I tell you so many things. 18 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita I told you. All aspects, how to be a good devotee by being devotion, how to be a good devotee by serving the world, how to be a good devotee by learning the scriptures, how to be a good devotee by doing meditation and self-surrender. But then he said in the end that all that you have to do, all that I told you, now you got it. The easiest way is to come to me, is to surrender to me. And that tapas vibhyo, that you might do all the austerity, go to places of pilgrimage. Swami Parameshananda has created so many places of pilgrimage. You might go to all these places of pilgrimage. That is good. And then you might read all the scripture and adept of the scripture. But don't get bogged down in it and confused in it, and let the ego comes and say, oh, I know this, I could chant this. What is the sense of chanting Bhagavad Gita if we can internalize it? Yes, it's a stepping stone, and we must all do it in some part of our life, stepping in the beginning, but we have to internalize. And then he said, what's the sense of all these rituals, Arjuna? That whenever you pray to Lakshmi, Mother Lakshmi, and Ganeshji, and Hanumanji, and all these deities, Mother Saraswati, you really praying to me. What was Krishna Bhagwan saying when he said me? Krishna Bhagwan, the consciousness. Krishna Bhagwan, the God without name and form. And Krishna Bhagwan also with a name and form. Swami Parameshananda, he also would have, his whole life was set to gradually to serve. That's the basis of BHARAT SEVASHRAM, SEVASHRAM, that when you serve, then he's gonna say to you, okay, you have helped me collaborate in my creation. Now, what I will do, I will bring you closer to me. You have lifted yourself from the lower level. Yagya tat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhana taratam karma kauntiye mukta sangha samachara. Look, Arjuna, you're going to be thinking a lot of stuff, but make sure your thinking is in collaboration, cooperation to meet to sustain this universe. Arjuna, you're going to be saying a lot of things which is coming from your thinking. What we think of is who we are, isn't that, devotees? If we have bad thoughts, we're going to be saying bad things and performing bad actions. But if we have good thoughts, divine thoughts, coming from the scriptures, coming from the spiritual masters, then what happened? We'll be thinking and speaking good things and acting on good things. Meaning, like for myself, BHARAT SEVASHRAM, all the experience that I have, the Swami Parameshananda did, after he plucked me out of this mundane life, all those experiences now have lifted you up to some kind of understanding to be on the social level. Now this sloka is saying, 3 levels we can operate on. The level of animalistic behavior, where we're looking for bodily enjoyment, and also we look to accumulate by stepping on others. Some people have the habit of saying, how can I outsmart this other person? Maybe a less not person who don't want to follow that part of being animalistic. How can I get money out of them? Religious institution, they do that. Evangelical preachers, they're saying, well, if you do this, if you give money, I'm going to get you out of this humdrum. That is what you call evangelical, and you asking that you're going to get benefit if you give only. That is a prophetic religion. And well, for the sloka is saying that when you lift yourself out of the animalistic level and you go to the social level, then Krishna Bhagavan is telling Arjuna, then I'll lift you up and you'll come with me gradually, because you become a ready and a good disciple to get my grace through your human effort. So devotees is a good thing. And then the sloka tapas vibhu, that, Arjuna, come to me directly. Do all of these things. Do austerity. Do read the scriptures. Do the rituals. But eventually you're going to come to me. Why don't you come now? And this is the message this morning. Let us all do a meditation. Let us all pray with devotion and bhakti and shraddha, faith and devotion. Let us all, our question, our ask, our prayers to God, it would be, Lord, I want to be like you. Let us not beg and complain. Let us not ask, oh, give me strength to go through the life to deal with this wife or this husband or this relative or this in-law and outlaw. Oh, no. I want to see you, oh Lord. Well, the Lord, He's going to reveal Himself when you make an effort. I can remember Him coming out of the photo, sitting in the mandir in America SEVASHRAM saying, and He comes out of the photo and gives His darshan. He communicates through meditation. He communicates through dreams. He puts you in the right place at the right time. When we sing the bhajan, Bhava Sagar, Tara, Nakara, Nahi, oh my God, what a feeling that is. So devotees, this morning, I'm feeling energetic. It's all through the grace of the Guru. The energy is flowing. The information is flowing. That is what it means to be a yogi, Arjuna. Be in one with me. So wouldn't you want to be like that also? It is coming to you in abundance this morning. Take it and don't just discard your past life. Everything that you did, good and bad, has brought you to this moment. What a beautiful moment to be hearing this. And I'm just an instrument in the hands of the Lord. I'm not an originator of all of this. I'm just an instrument in the hands of the Lord, a humble instrument where the ego has been crushed, and all that you're doing is enjoying the beauty of and blessings and grace of the Lord. Hari Om, Shanti, Shanti, Hari Om. Have a beautiful Sunday. Whether you're in India, it's coming to the end of Sunday, or you're in the Caribbean, Guyana, Trinidad, United States, Canada, and London. Enjoy your day. Hari Om, Shanti, Shanti, Hari Om. So beautiful to have you.